Hey there guys, what is going on? I have something very special for you here today. As of, I think it was the Season 5 patch or the Season 5 Reloaded patch that actually did buff the C58. And continuing on with that tradition here of buffing absolutely terrible weapons in this game, they continued to buff the C58 in the Season 6 patch. They did actually change one of the magazine attachments on this thing to actually give you recoil control as well, which really just makes this thing very, very easy to control. The recoil on this thing is actually really, really easy to handle. You get a slightly slower TTK than 300 milliseconds, but it's not too big of a deal. It's very, very similar to like an XM4 or a Grav here. Just before we do get into it here though, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on because it absolutely massively helps me out. Growing this channel is absolutely fantastic. It allows you guys to talk to more people about Call of Duty, allows me to talk to more people about Call of Duty, which is just one of my favorite things in the world. And while you are there looking at that subscribe button, wondering whether you should click it or not, try and give the like button some love as well, because that really does allow these videos to help cut through the YouTube algorithm, which is a big deal these days. So again, let's talk about the C58 here and see if it's any good now. So as I have said previously, the C58 was not one of my favorite weapons, but after trying it, messing around with the class setup, and after the recent buff they did make in the Season 6 patch, I'm actually pretty happy with where the C58 is at the moment. It does fall slightly short of that 300 millisecond milestone in terms of that TTK, but it's more around 320-ish milliseconds, which I think is a very, very acceptable mark to hit. Some of the weapons that we have seen recently, like your XM4s and your Gravs, do hit that mark, and they're still a reliable weapon to use in this game, and the C58 now falls into that category in my opinion. The attachments on this thing are as follows here, with of course the agency suppressor here for that muzzle flash concealment, just to give us more recoil control with this thing, as I do feel like you need a little bit extra, but because we like to run the muzzle flash concealment from a suppressor as well, this is a great combination here. Then in the barrel, we do actually run the task force for an increase to our damage range and bullet velocity here. This actually does give us the best possible hit detection at about 1,000 meters per second of bullet velocity, as well as 40 meters of damage range. Then we do have the magazine, which is an attachment that did change, as I said. This does give us a massive magazine ammo capacity, 60 rounds per mag, and 8% increase to our vertical recoil control, as well as a pretty significant increase to our horizontal recoil control of 12% as well, meaning we can have more magazine ammo capacity as well as not having to run an underbarrel. We do lose a little bit of damage with this thing, but I have done the numbers. I believe punching this into a TTK calculator, when you do lose the damage on this thing, if you do have the task force barrel, you actually don't lose any TTK, which is actually really, really nice here. In the handle slot, we are actually running the airborne elastic wrap here, as we are losing a little bit of aim down sight speed from our magazine attachment. So we do pick this up here for 30% increase to our aim down sight speed. We can also drop shot people, and flinches is not going to affect us as much here with that resistance. And then we do round this off with the Raider stock here for a 30% increase to our sprint to fire speed, as well as 40% aim walking movement speed, which is a really, really nice boost here for every single assault rifle in the game. Alrighty, so the C58 is actually a weapon, as I described previously, as a weapon that I've been enjoying more and more recently. I'm not really sure why that is. I mean, the most recent oh, that's bad. We're gonna leave this area. We should be able to get the, yeah, we should be able to get the kill on him there. Yeah, it's a weapon that I've been enjoying more and more recently, as they've been trying to make it fit into the meta, and I think they've almost got it there. If they haven't done it already, it's like really, really fun to use this thing. Like, it's not a weapon that, like, when this thing first launched, it was a weapon that's just like, why would you use this at all? And now it's something that's, oh, the timing. I should have considered that there may have been a fourth guy there. Like, maybe often enough I just don't consider that there might be 4 people around me at all the times. But for the most part, this is a weapon that is getting better and better all the time. Like, they just keep doing little tweaks, not severe changes like gameplay-wise or anything like that. But just every so often, they'll put something in that makes it a little bit better, and then, well, when you do that over and over again, your guns end up being quite powerful in the long run. I think we're in a really bad spot here. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we got him. Having lots of bullets to fire with this new magazine that they have buffed is actually really cool too. Doesn't decrease the TTK value or anything like that, which is actually really, really beneficial. I did the math, did a little TTK chart value thing, and I was like, yeah, there's actually, ooh. Oh boy. Nah, I'm good. I'm fine with not being in there. And it actually doesn't affect it if you still run the, ooh. Yeah, if you still run the task force barrel on this thing plus the new magazine, the damage value sort of does change ever so slightly, but the actual TTK value doesn't decrease or anything like that. So that is, oh, get out of the way, dude. It's actually still, oh, come on, that's tough. I didn't think he was going to appear immediately. Like, I thought he was going to be a little wuss and run away, but he actually just, like, decided that he was going to stay in the gunfight. Which was a, oh, that's not, oh no, we're actually alright. I thought he was just going to run around the corner and blast us and we were in danger there, but it turns out we've actually made it okay. See, this thing's just, like, fun. I've always shit on the C58, but I think it's probably because I didn't use it an awful lot when they did buff it, like, previously. And now that they just keep doing little tweaks, making it a little bit different, a little bit more fun, like, this thing is just a demon. Like, the TTK value isn't anything spectacular. It's sort of sitting in that middle of the road area. It's, like, slightly more than 300 milliseconds, which, I mean, that's a good benchmark to hit. Like, 300 milliseconds should be the goal you're trying to hit in it. Yep, good. Yep. Yeah, get 300 millisecond TTK on the marshals. That's, yep, that's good. Love to see that. A little too long to kill that guy there. He probably should have killed us, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's not my responsibility to get enemies to kill me. Alright, we're gonna move through here again. Always be careful of this door, because they always run through this doorway. They always keep coming, man. Come on. Nah, he teleported. Ah. It is... Ooh, got him. It is tough to kill people sometimes when they are just absolutely hammering it for the door, and that's understandable. Just gonna reload here. We want as many bullets as possible for this, because we are on a sick flank here. This is huge. Look at this flank. Yep, good. Come on. Let me run away. Just let me leave. Let me run away, bro. Leave me alone. Oh my god, they were so unhappy with me just then. You wait for the person to peek out of the doorway. You wait and you aim it. You pre-aim the doorway, and you're like, "Yep, no, okay, there's no one there." And then you push up, and somebody walks out of the doorway. Like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do about that? Like, just wait longer, I guess. Like, that's the solution, obviously, just to not push. But I mean, that's not fun. Doesn't make a good viewing experience. You know, push back around this way because the spawn's flipped. Is there a guy here? Yep, there is. I'm very scared right now. Huh? Go away, dude. What are you doing? Just leave me be. Let me explore the map of my own accord, like be an actual idiot. Like just be the dumbest man in the world and just walk around like trying to find people that aren't there. Pre-fire him around the corner because we've got the field microphone in such a good spot right now. Get that guy as well. Yep, there's a guy there, so we're going to go like this. Yep, good that. They did the marshals. Yeah, they had the marshals, and there was very little I could do about that. Yeah, we're making a video on the marshals soon. We're going to make a video on the marshals soon because, I mean, they did nerf them. They did make them worse in the most recent patch, but as you can see, like, we've died 8 times, and I think 6 of the 8 times we've died to the marshal this game, so that's pretty fun, I guess. Nah, we're out of here. We're going. I don't... That's fine. And there is an enemy helicopter in the air, and there's not going to be any more. So you take anything away from this video, it's that the C58 is pretty good and run the air patrol. Like, that's all I have to say, really. There's a guy just in there. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you with the shotgun. And got the war machine as well. I was rewarded with the war machine. But we're probably going to fire 1 grenade and die here. That's usually how it goes. Alright, I'm moving through. Got to be very careful of the spawn protection on this map. It is... Yep, good. Hey, we didn't die. No? Okay. I shouldn't say things. I just shouldn't say things like, we didn't die, we're not going to die, we're okay, everything's... Like, I just shouldn't say things. Oh, that poor man. He got out-juked. He got out-juked by the little left foot step there. We killed the guy, and then we got killed by basically the same thing. But I mean, this game's got a little while to go, and we've done quite well here already. Way better than I was expecting to do with the... I knew I heard footsteps, Alright, we're done here. The C58's good, try it out. I mean, it's not the best gun in the game, but it is definitely part of the meta now. It's actually, like, usable. And that's all I cared about with this thing, just making it part of the meta. Look, a little bit of a worse gun, but, I mean, still a nice, refreshing choice. And I really do like the C58. I think it's good. And if you've not tried it out for a little while, make sure you give it a chance, because it's fun now. Come on. Nah, okay. Yep. We'll have our final thoughts on this in just a second here. So as you saw there, guys, the C58 is not as bad as it used to be. This thing is actually a pretty good weapon in this game now. It's definitely received some pretty significant buffs that have actually made it a quite reliable killing tool in this game, especially that Season 6 buff that it did receive to that ammunition. You don't have to run an underbarrel on this thing anymore, plus you can have a larger magazine, plus you can actually just get that recoil control as well. Just a nice combination of attachments here in my opinion, and I do really think the C58 is actually quite good now. Again, thank you very much for watching this one though. I do massively appreciate it. If the video did help you out at all, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on, because I do massively appreciate it. And while you are there as well, make sure you do give the like button some love as well. Being able to get this video to more eyes and have more people to talk about Call of Duty with is absolutely fantastic. So this helps me out there with the YouTube algorithm. And again, thank you very much for watching this, as I said, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!